Hello everybody, it's James Buss. I hope you all enjoyed your week so far. It's Wednesday. We've made it to the middle of the week. We only have a couple more days to go until we get to Friday. Guys, today I want to talk about responsibility. We go throughout the week, we get things done. A lot of times we may not be as responsible as we need to be. Monday, I talked about being wise. I talked about using wisdom with all the things that you do. And today, I want to talk about responsibility. That's going to be the second thing I talk about this week in a series of 3 things that deal with choices. Monday was wise. Today's going to be responsibility. And Fridays, of course, I will reveal when we get to Friday. But guys, today I want to talk about being responsible with all the things that we have to do in life. I know a lot of things in life don't come easy. I know a lot of things in life may not be fun to do. I know a lot of things in life may not bring you joy, they may not bring you happiness, but I promise you, if we are responsible when doing all the things that we need to do, that can only get easier for us. A lot of times we may not want to have responsibility, we may not want to use responsibility, we may not want to use responsible choices, we may not want to use responsible actions, we may not want to use responsible thinking. But guys, I promise if we are responsible in each aspect of our life, thinking, thinking and action and words, if we are responsible in all those aspects of life, then we can be responsible with anything that we have to deal with on a daily basis. Guys, I know it's not very easy to always be responsible with things you have to do. I understand that. A lot of things you do, you want to have fun with them, you want to enjoy them, you want to have a blast with all the things that you have to do. And I get that. I understand that. I know it's easier to have fun than it is to be responsible. That's completely understandable. And I understand that a lot of times in life, all you want to do is have fun, and a lot of times you don't want to do the things that you need to do, so you just want to be responsible sometimes and have fun most of the time. But if we turn that around, if we are responsible with all the things that we need to do first and then have fun later, that can be a lot better for us. Being irresponsible at work, being irresponsible at home, being irresponsible around other people can really have a negative impact on you and others around you. It can have a negative impact on your work, and it can have a negative impact on your home, it can have a negative impact on your friends and family around you. If we are not responsible with all the things that we do each and every day, and do not take responsibility for our actions when we are not responsible, guys, that can be really detrimental to us and others as well. Because if we don't use responsibility, and if we do something that we should take responsibility for, but we don't anyway, that can really show people that we just don't want to admit to some of our mistakes and some of our faults. And if we go throughout a work day and don't use responsibility, if we go to visit friends and don't use responsibility, if we go to visit family and don't use responsibility, if we're not responsible with our time, people can see that, they will judge us off of that, and they will make assumptions off of that. So many people can say so many things when they see us not being responsible, and it really does show sometimes, because a lot of times if we're not responsible, people can see that and they will say stuff about us to other people or to our own faces about it if they feel the need to. And guys, don't let anyone think that you're irresponsible just because you mess up every once in a while. If you do mess up every once in a while and you usually use responsibility, just take responsibility for that action that you did, for that mistake that you made, and people will see that, okay, they messed up. They can be forgiven for that. We can let that go. But if you are responsible for something and you don't take responsibility for it, and you don't let that, and you just try to shrug it off and don't even worry about it and don't attempt to talk to anybody about that, nobody's going to be able to let that go, because we didn't take responsibility for something that we did. Guys, be responsible with your thinking. Be responsible with your way of living. Be responsible with your way of doing things in life each and every day. Because if you're responsible with the way you live, people will respect you for that. Regardless of whatever it is you're doing, if you're responsible about it, people can respect you for it. Guys, make sure to be responsible with everything that you're doing right now. Make sure you stay safe. Make sure you do all the things that you need to do. Make sure you're doing everything that's required of you right now. And make sure to have a good week. Make sure to have a good rest of your week. Make sure to enjoy the time that you have with your family, your friends, your loved ones. And make sure to be responsible with all things that you do. Guys, I hope you have a good day.